discussion that I received from Bob. And as I reflect on my topic, I think that one of the challenges as a speaker is to stick to the script. I find that, especially with the segue, extremely difficult because it is so amazing. And it's like, if you're a new Christian, remember back when you learned about what it meant to be a Christian and all of the things that come with what it means to have Jesus Christ be in your life. And to try to stick to the script is hugely challenging. So I'm going to try to do that today. And first, let me say that my goal today is that each of you, consider to become a segue advocate. If there's somebody in your life, and there probably is, that has disability, I would encourage you to encourage them to try a segue. Just try it, and then see how they react. I would encourage you to just try it as well. And I believe that you're going to get a smile on your face, that your teeth will be visible, and you will be just have this sense of joy. That there's a machine that can deliver me in such a way as this. It's really a miracle. And with being put disability on that, right now I'm kind of have my right leg locked, and I am able to stand up because the machine enables me to do that. And so really it's a life support system. That contracted multiple sclerosis in 1989, was formally diagnosed in 1991. And then as my condition worsened in 2003, when the Segway became available, I'm like, man, I really have to do something different with my mobility. I was using it, I was trying to be cool about it. I was trying to keep my that's a whole different speech, coming out of the box with, MS, and what does it mean to have a disability. And so now I have to make this huge decision to change mobility. Am I going to get a wheelchair? Am I going to get a scooter? Am I going to just give up and be a hermit? The Segway came on the scene, and our lives changed in 2003. It's like a dream come true. If you can relate to how difficult it is to get a broken leg, you've got someone in your life that is just extremely challenged with mobility, to be able to just simply do that and to be able to move backward, forward, left, and right, to be able to carry on a conversation is just hugely positive. So to keep moving, keep my sanity, it's helping me to find my purpose. The quality of life is on high, and it actually is improving. There's a group called SEG for Vets. It's a military nonprofit group, and they provide Segways to young soldiers that lose part of their leg or all of their leg, and their life, they go from how in the heck am I going to live my life with such a huge impairment to get on the Segway, and their whole future kind of flashes before their eyes. Like, wow, I'm up and I'm viable, and I can't wait to get on with my life. The Segway basics are two tires, obviously, and in a nutshell, if you had to explain to a friend, tell me about the Segway, I would say that if you told them that it's a tank on two wheels that weighs less than 100 pounds, pretty much sums it up. It's pretty darn close to indestructible. We put Rambo bars on the fenders. This is an aftermarket Rambo bar. here to protect these controls. I have a lot of history with losing machines, lost a couple in the pool, lost, my brother actually bought a Segway at the same time I did, and I lost his off the bar. Nice brother. I'm like, oh man, I mean, I don't know if he probably overdid it. Knowing him, he probably, yeah. The redundant gyroscope technology is just robust. It goes about 12 miles an hour. It has a grip that you can turn, do this. Now, like, okay, I'll be a lot. The carrying for the Segway literally is like a cell phone. When's the last time you dropped your cell phone in the toilet? Actually, I have a cell phone. It's like a man phone, and I've doused it twice in the water to survive. So that's what I need with the Segway, the man way. The water does kill it, so be careful with that. We purchased this one for this actual machine for $2,000. That's aftermarket. The new ones are close to $6,000. Way rich, way too much money for our budget. Plus, the new machines are this handlebar tilt, and I need the rigidity to hang on to. And typically, when I'm doing work, around the house, my knees are good, and so I'll hang on with my right hand because I'm a left-handed guy, and then I'll take my battle axe, if you will, whatever the tool, some blunt object, and I will do my work. And it is extremely satisfying and gratifying to have that sense of accomplishment. And it's like, well, you can't do that. We're doing brick work, we're doing irrigation work, we're doing concrete work, we're doing the things that you do as homeowners. And having just that, it's just a great time. It's a lot of fun, and it seems to, like I say, it seems to get bigger. The main con with the machine next to the water is the operator. There's a ton of operator error. I'll do a lot of stupid stuff and pay the consequences for it. And so I kind of know the limits of the machine. The three pros are that there's a social network. I can, like these ladies down in the front row, we can have a conversation. And it's like giving me shivers that I can do that I can be here, and I can converse with you and have a conversation that is meaningful, and that you will take a piece of this away and that your life will change. That is, to me, like, whoa. Which drives to freedom, the freedom of knowing that I can traverse and live kind of according to my will. And dignity, these soldiers, when they come home, they're probably, if I was 22 years old and I didn't have a leg, I'm thinking that my first concern would be dignity. How am I going to be able to live my life, look people in the eye, have them take me seriously? But you can't. And the Segway, to me, enables us, to do that. Just to close here, kind of towards the end, just to give you some examples of some of the things that we do around the home. We recently, for of course the honeydew list, I'm the tall one, so because I'm about 6'8", and I can reach up to 7-something, and so I'm kind of the go-to guy when it comes to tall stuff. And I will do things that I shouldn't do. Getting Christmas decorations out of the garage. It's like, well, you're kind of out of control. It's like, yeah, well, I kind of am. So maybe you want to stand over there. But that's just a personality thing. But the Segway enables me to do that. It's like a Rambo cowboy. And it's just like, it's really real. It's like, well, you know what, there, Rambo, I could just go knock you off your horse and guess what? And that would be right. I would be stuck. In fact, if I could show you how difficult it is for me to get on the machine. So here's This is kind of my mounting, and I won't get all the way off because it's just a lot of work to get back on. So I have to lift my leg up. But this is my sweet spot as far as once I get my left leg up, then I can kind of push up and then kind of saddle up. And that's the move. And I'm very grateful that I can still do that. So in conclusion, I marvel and continue to marvel at what the machine has done for me in the 9 years that we've had it. And I am looking forward to so much more goodness in this life because of the Segway. And again, I would encourage you to try it. Give me a phone call. Go to one of the resort locations. Get on the machine.